Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to 1940. Yes. Um, I'm sorry to say Jerry's been playing up. He's been a blighter, you know.
Gracious.
Yes. Um, he's been sending his U-boats out.
Not the U-boats.
Yes, those sneaky U-boats. And unfortunately, we've been rather unlucky and lost some of our transport ships.
Goodness.
Yes. And it made it quite tricky to get hold of this. Fortunately, our boys in the Royal Navy, in the destroyer escorts, have done a amazing job
Huzzah.
and managed to get some through. So, today we'll be looking at Liberation Source from The Steak Detective.
Goodness.
I wonder what he uses to detect the steak.
Do you think he's a meteorologist?
Perhaps he uses a bovine sweeper device. Yeah? I don't know.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I think we need to get back to 2022.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotta do it.
Let's reintroduce the future. There we are. Right.
That's better. That's better. At least we're safe. I would
And
like to
we're
say the
back.
supply chain isn't disrupted, but we all know that's also not the case.
And we are back.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute, as our American allies would say.
They would indeed. But yeah, I think it was probably a couple of years, just after the whole COVID thing kicked in. I think was the last time that we were able to get anything done. However, we're back. We're ready to go. We have some incredible products
We do.
to share with you over the coming weeks and months. So yeah, both really excited to be back in the hot seat, as it were.
Indeed. So, Liberation Source. Now, on the website, we were lucky enough to meet the gentleman behind the State
We
Detective,
certainly were.
Stephen Lee. Very nice chap.
Very,
Terribly
very
nice
nice
chap.
chap. Very nice. Jolly nice chap.
Terribly nice. We were lucky enough to meet him, and pretty much everything he does has got this kind of Second World War theme, very much Air Force, Royal Air Force based.
Absolutely. Yeah.
As such, his website's brilliant. It's like a step back in time. The website's, modern and flash and the rest of it, but the text all looks like it's been typed on a typewriter. It's it's really, really well done.
There's a real consistency because, again, his stalls are, like his setup on his stall, it's all like the tins and things like that, and
Ammo boxes,
Yeah.
and, it's really quite clever.
Yeah.
And it takes effort to get that level of theme.
yeah, but it's all about that's his brand, isn't it? And I think
Yeah.
he absolutely nails it
So
in that respect.
on the website for this, the description says, "Not to fear, the Allies are dropping in to liberate your beef. Our steak dipping sauce brings a whole new experience to enhancing your beef, from ribeye steak to corned beef hash. Good old bully beef. This sauce is devilishly Moorish, old chap." Right, the ingredients of which: tomato, a malt vinegar, has barley in it, so if that's one of your allergens. Apple, sugar, onion, Worcestershire sauce, which has anchovy in, so yeah, it contains fish. Golden syrup, soy sauce, soya, salt, mustard, rapeseed oil, pepper, and spices. So yeah, so
It's a lovely colour, isn't it, on that?
so it's got a few allergens in there, which if you're sensitive to those, then obviously this may not be one for you, but maybe one for somebody else in your family.
Very much so. But yeah, check that colour out though.
So,
It's like a beautiful mahogany.
now it's a little on the runny side, but it is a dipping sauce, remember. So it's not like, I'm going to use the word ketchup, where you just put a big blob on your plate and then do that. You might want to put this, if you're not pouring it all over the food, you might want to put this in some sort of ramekin or a small cup or glass or something, and then dip into that. So, now it's been a couple of years.
It's been a while since you've battled one of these tabs. So, are we going to be doing a bottle opening ease rating?
I think it's a, can I not cock it up rating.
Looking good so far?
Still got it. Right.
Well, no, I think that's down to excellent bottling skills there as well, isn't it?
So, we will of course be tasting, as ever, with the Johnny Scoville Chase the Heat Tasting Spoon Mother of Pearl. Look at that beauty. Oh yes.
Don't taint your dipping sauce, bro.
Yeah.
Or sir. Old chap.
Chum. Don't taint your sauce, chum. Yeah, remember, walls have ears.
They also have sausages and a fine range of bacon.
Loose lips sink ships.
I'm not going to comment.
So, giving it a good shake. Oh, have a little smell, have a little smell. You get the Worcester.
Definitely get the Worcester. Get all the spices. It's almost like a kind of like a brown sauce
It's got
hint
that
to that,
kind
hasn't
of,
it? It's that fruity, malty, and a similar sort of spice blend.
It wasn't the anchovies that made me think of loose lips sink ships, but
Was it not?
no.
No. Okay.
So,
His jokes haven't got any better over the last 2 years, I'm afraid.
so we're gonna pour this out. I'm being careful because I'm out of practice.
So I'm also terrible at... So when you actually pour it, there's a little bit more consistency to it that you can see, isn't there?
Yeah, you can see that there's a little bit of texture to the sauce.
Yeah. But it's an absolutely, again, try and get it up to the camera as best I can without tipping it all over the keyboard because I will get told off. Absolutely gorgeous colour, I think, on that.
So,
And that you can really get the aroma more, can't you? Now it's out on there, but it's nice. It's got that little sort of slightly, the malt vinegar hint to it. But it almost smells a little bit sweet as well.
Yeah, you can smell the golden syrup in it.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
well,
Chin chin, old chap.
yeah, down the hatch.
So I'm sitting there just going, juicy bit of steak with the meat juices coming out. I like my steak medium rare to rare, and I'm thinking that sauce mingling with the fruit juices, sorry, the meat juices would be...
He's not the fruit detective, is he?
No, I know.
The orange detective.
But that would add that kind of... Because there's something ever so slightly umami about it, isn't there? But sort of the first thing you get is you get that little bite from the vinegar. The flavour comes through, but then there's the sweetness that's coming through from the apples and the golden syrup. And it's definitely sort of similar spicing to a brown sauce.
Yeah.
Really nice texture. There is a really nice mouthfeel. It's very silky. And actually it's quite funny because the description on the website is 150ml of pure parachute silk, and it's certainly got a lovely silky texture. But you can see that you dip into it and there's just enough texture there that it will cling.
With the sugar, yeah.
So, you know, it's a dipping sauce, but I wonder whether it's something, again, you might be able to brush it on,
I think
you know, just before you finish.
I think you probably have to thicken it very slightly, maybe a little bit more sugar, just so it caramelised. But yeah, I can't see any reason that you wouldn't want to put that on something. Like you say, it's got a little bit of sweetness. There's the savoury side to it. Worcester sauce, you know, it's quite forward in the aroma, but it's not so forward in the taste.
Yeah, it's a lot more
So,
subtle. It wouldn't
it's
overpower
much
your
more
meat.
balanced kind of flavour to it. You've got the sweetness, you've got, like you say, the umami coming in there as well. I could see this. Now, obviously, it's no good because of the Worcester sauce with the anchovies. It wouldn't be vegetarian or vegan. So, however, if you're a pescatarian and I know it sounds like something out of Harry Potter, but it's real. If you like fish, but you don't like meat, then I could see this going really well on, say, I don't know, a bit of grilled fish, or well, any kind of roasted vegetable, any kind of grilled veg.
Yeah, because it's got a flavour and it will hold its flavour,
Yeah.
but it's not so overpowering that it will sort of cover up any flavour of the food that you're putting it on. I mean, straight away, I mean, it says about corned beef hash in the description, but I was sitting there going, do you know what? I would probably swap out where we would normally put Worcester sauce into a corned beef hash. I would swap that out, and that would just add a whole new depth of flavour to it, as well as obviously a little bit sprinkled over the top just before you serve. But
All right,
I
heat
really
wise
like that.
for you?
Well, no heat in this one. We know there's no chilli in this at all, so it's a completely chilli-free product. However, it's got just a really, really good balance of flavour. So yeah, heat
Yeah.
rating for me 0. Totally family friendly.
I would give this a 0.02 on the heat, and the heat's not coming through from chili; it's coming through from the pepper. So it does have a little bit of heat from it, but it's not chili heat; it's pepper heat.
Yeah.
It's very, very low, very family friendly.
Very delicious.
Worcester sauce can be a little bit kind of strong for young palates, so I wouldn't recommend giving it to little kiddies. But yeah, anybody old enough to go to school, I think you should be fine.
The more I'm still tasting as we go, and a flavour has just come into my head that would work with this. That if you again substituted that for Worcester sauce in a Welsh rarebit,
Yes.
would be phenomenal.
Yes.
I think that would add a heck of a depth of flavour. Nice sharp cheddar, crusty, thick slices of.
And of course,
toast.
if you wanted to pep it up a bit, you could always put some, your favourite chilli sauce on there as well.
Yeah, but I think that would be incredible. I'm now wanting Welsh rarebit. Oh, I've only just had my dinner.
Liberation sauce from The Steak Detective.
Free your
I'm going
taste
to
buds.
bring it up again, thesteakdetective.com. Have a look at the website. At the moment, it's got 4 sauces, 3 of which have got some heat to them, and then this one. And we will be doing the other 3. He also does, and this is where I found out about him, he also does camping food. Or ready-to-eat meals, which turn up in a little packet, and basically you stick them in hot water for 8 minutes, get them hot, and eat them.
Yep. Also does a lovely range of biltong and
Yeah,
jerky as well,
biltong
which I was
jerky.
lucky enough to try some of that when we met up with him yesterday. So yeah, really good, nice and soft, full of flavour, biltong and jerky as well. So definitely well worth checking out the site.
Yep. Obviously UK based, given the theme. Yeah, he's not too far from us actually, he's just up the road. But check it out, give him some support, show him some love. And yeah, follow his State Detective page on Facebook as well. So if he brings any new products forward, then you'll be the first to see them.
Amazing.
But I think that's quite enough from us for now.
Indeed. Well, great to be back.
Yeah. Missed you. Oh no, cheesy. Hang on, we'll do a TikTok. Yeah.
Let's not ever do that again.
Thank you ever so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Take care.
And we'll see you in the next one. We got it!